Good afternoon. For the record, today is December 18th, 2019. The time is 12:14 p.m. This is a meeting of the Public Service Commission of the District of Columbia being held in the Commission hearing room located at 1325 G Street Northwest, Suite 800. I'm Willie L. Phillips, Chairman of the Public Service Commission. Seated to my right is Commissioner Richard Beverly, and seated to my left is Commissioner Greer Gillis. Pursuant to the Open Meeting Act of 2010, the Commission scheduled this meeting to consider formal case matters that require Commission action. The proposed agenda for this meeting was posted on Monday, December 16, 2019, and amended today, removing item 1 regarding formal case number 1130. Commissioners Beverly and Gillis, are you prepared to vote and adopt the amended agenda?
Yes.
All in favor of adopting the amended agenda, please indicate by stating yes.
Yes.
All in favor, excuse me, and I vote yes, the agenda is adopted. Today, there are 6 action items before the Commission. The matters are, number 1, formal case number 1144, in the matter of the Potomac Electric Power Company's notice to construct 2 230 kV underground circuits from the Tacoma substation to the rebuilt Harvard substation, and from the rebuilt Harvard substation to the rebuilt Champlain substation. This order approves Phase 2 of PEPCO's Capital Grid project, which is designed to build the Mount Vernon substation. This order authorizes PEPCO to proceed with construction of Phase 2 of the Capital Grid project, subject to the permits required by other district government agencies. PEPCO is to comply with the directives outlined in Attachment A to this order. This order also denies OPC's motion for additional procedures and the District of Columbia government's post-status conference submission request. The next 3 items are in formal case number 1156, in the matter of the application of Potomac Electric Power Company for authority to implement a multi-year rate plan for electric distribution service in the District of Columbia. The first order, in formal case number 1156, establishes a framework for alternative forms of regulation, or AFORs, in the District of Columbia for a utility seeking A4 treatment. The Commission directs PEPCO to file supplemental direct testimony by January 21, 2020, and directs the other parties to file their direct testimony by February 19, 2020. In addition, the Commission directs PEPCO, the District of Columbia government, and OPC to convene and facilitate 3 meetings with parties and PowerPath DC participants to discuss the development of performance incentive mechanisms in this rate case. Lastly, the Commission grants DC Climate Action's motion to file out of time. Number 3. We're getting comments from the gallery behind me as I try to read. The next order, in formal case number 1156, denies OPC's motion to compel PEPCO to comply with OPC's data request. Number 4, the last order, in formal case number 1156, denies the Baltimore-Washington Construction and Public Employees Labor's District Council's motion to compel PEPCO responses to its data request. Number 5, formal case number 1161, in the matter of the application of PEPCO for a certificate of authority to issue debt securities. This order approves PEPCO's application for a certificate authorizing the company to issue and sell up to $1.2 billion of long-term secured or unsecured debt securities, and directs PEPCO to comply with the directives outlined in this order, which will become effective upon publication of a notice of approved issuance of stock or evidences of indebtedness in the DC Register. The final matter is in RM 9-2015-01. In the matter of 15 DCMR, Chapter 9, Net Energy Metering, Community Renewable Energy Amendment Act of 2013. This order grants PEPCO's unopposed motion to waive part of 15 DCMR Section 906.1 to allow for a technical feasibility assessment on the interconnection of a demonstration community renewable energy facility at Gallaudet University, and directs PEPCO to file a compliance report within 30 days after the technical feasibility study is completed in accordance with this order. All in favor of approving the recommended orders, please indicate by stating yes.
Yes.
And I vote yes, the orders are approved. Announcements. The Commission's first open meeting for calendar year 2020 will be held on January 8th, 2020 at 2 p.m. The proposed agenda for the meeting will be posted at least 48 hours before the announced meeting. On that same day, the Commission will convene a community hearing on PEPCO and the District of Columbia Department of Transportation's joint application requesting approval of the second biennial underground infrastructure improvement projects plan, informal case number 1159. The second biennial plan identifies 10 electric distribution feeders that are currently overhead, all or parts of which PEPCO and DDOT propose to place underground as part of the District of Columbia Power Line Undergrounding Project, DCPSC. These 10 feeders are located in wards 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. The community hearing will be held on January 8, 2020, as I stated, beginning at 6:30 p.m. in the Commission's hearing room. There being nothing further, the Commission now stands adjourned.